Welcome to Whisker City Stitcher. My name is Beck, and I also have an estate sale company called Clutterbugs. Today is March 29th. It's a Friday, 2024. Easter Sunday is coming up in a couple days. I am doing video number 10. It's a redo. What? Yeah, I posted a video, number 10, Flosstube 10, and the ratio was off. And I think that was the universe shouting to me like, hey, this video is not up to par. It was a long video. I went over some things about like the Baltimore Bridge because I really just felt so horrible for the people. So I talked about that. And then I talked about some personal stuff, age, menopause, weight. Not the platform for this. We all come to escape that stuff, not get sucked into it. So the big part for me is having floss tubes that have quality items to show you. And I spend a lot of time showing you things that I get from my thrift finds, my estate sales, things I buy through Facebook Marketplace or Facebook groups. That's all fun. But what we're here to see is progress in stitching, starts, finishes, which I only have one today, and my WIPS, which I only have 2 of those today. So we'll go through those. We'll do the floss tube first, then we'll talk about some stuff that I bought. The knitting will be at the end. And then if I have any other things to throw in there, I'll just say them. But welcome, floss tube number 10. First thing I want to do, of course, is always thank everybody. What I'd like to talk about are some new people. First, I have Shelley from It's Only Stitching. She has framed. She has a whole table full of complete finishes, FFOs that are just beautiful. And the frames that she picks to go with her projects are beautiful. You should go check her out. And she does a lot of samplers and other things as well, but they're just, a lot of them are, the ones that she's showing are samplers, and they're framed and they're so pretty. Amanda has done 2. She has a couple more videos than 2, but 2 floss tubes. She's needlework novice, and I enjoy her personality right off. I know that I'm going to like her and want to see more of her videos. Anyone who's kind of just out there, throws their personality out there and isn't worried about keeping up appearances as far as your etiquette and all that, and you're not afraid to say, oh, poop, my kind of person. So I like Amanda. She's needlework novice. And then I have, across the pond, we have Hannah Wolstenholme. And I don't know how often she posts videos, but I do like her work. And she does some fairies where she has a Halloween one, or at least to me it's a Halloween based one, and then a couple others, and her stitching's really, really cool. It's very pretty. And she goes by Mrs. Hannah Wolstenholme. Okay, Wicked Cat Stitch. So and that's cat, with a K, cat with a K. So she had her first video the other day. She is also one who has like a lot more following on her first video. She is a lot like me in the things that we like. She likes skulls. She likes witchy things. She likes Halloween. She likes all the fun stuff that I like. So we were messaging back and forth last night about my video, the first video I did. And she was really sweet. She's giving me ideas. I love her personality. She's just real. She's very real, and she does other things. I'm not gonna ruin the surprise on her first video because she talks about tentacles, and I'm all like, woo, it's about the Lola Crow sale coming up. So go watch her video and you'll see what the tentacles was about. But that is Kat with a K, and she is Wicked Cat Stitch. And then I have Cecilia. Cecilia, or Cece for short, she is Vulcan Stitcher 1701. Okay, she's adorable. This is my thing. I like people who just make me giggle, take me out of my ick times. Like I was going over my first video I delved like 20 minutes into menopause. Oh my God, I've gained so much weight. I'm not able to be in public. I'm depressed now, and I didn't have that before. I've had PTSD and I've had anxiety since I was a bean from childhood trauma, but I don't have any of the other stuff. Now I'm adding depression to, hopefully it's temporary. I'm really hoping it's temporary. But all of these people, they, like Kayleen from CCL Stitches, oh my gosh, she's my favorite. I can say that. We can have a favorite, and she's it. Her personality is just amazing to me. She takes me out of my thoughts and just makes me giggle. I nod more and talk more to my TV with her than anybody. So I just enjoy people like that. So anytime I turn you on to anybody new to me, that's the kind of people. As far as what they stitch, it's all different. Everybody stitches something different. It's not all the same genre that I like. So it's more about the personality of who I'm spending my time with while I'm stitching than exactly what they're stitching. So anyway, when it comes to Cecilia, Cece, you'll want to check her out. She's got some nice starts, some great projects going. She's adorable, and right off in her first video, she talks about her two cats. One is named Pigeon, and the other is Cornbread. Cornbread. You need no other information. Go watch her video. Cornbread. So anyway, those are all my people for this last week that I've come across. Now we'll go over my projects. This is me staying on task, right? 3 projects, 1 finish, just 1. I'm going to get this bag back. This was like one of my first bags I made ever, vinyl front bags. It is not a saleable item, you know, like it's not horrible, you know, but I got little stringy dingies, and it may not be perfectly lined up, but it works. And I don't know why I just like this one so much. So I'm getting it back in time for summer. Okay, one that I finished is, I have to sneeze. Sneezing, coughing, allergies are horrible. Okay. Tiny Modernist. This one is from last year's market. I went into my local shop and found this. This is when I first started cross stitching again. Always time for tea. It came with silk. Oops. And I have lots and lots of silk left. My cat. I did it on 36 count linen, 1/2. It was a scrap, so I'm not sure like exactly which linen it was, but there's this little guy. I love all the things about this. Look at that little tea tag hanging out of the teapot. My butterfly is reversed by accident. I did the wings red and the body the silvery color, and it was supposed to be the other way, but I didn't change it. I think it's okay. And the mushroom and the bunny. I'm getting into bunnies because my two daughters each have a bunny now. My daughter went and saved a couple of what we call feeder bunnies from her boyfriend's mom's farm. So we have two bunnies. We call one Hebe and the other one's Jeebies. I call the one Hebe. My daughter named her Bunny. She has a gecko, she named Gecko, and a rabbit she named Bunny. She's 20. It's not that she's not creative. I'm really trying hard, okay, to do something Christmas. And I show you every episode I show you my Advent animals, which is a free download from Brooks Books. And I talk about how amazing it is and how here's the next one I'll be doing number 5, Hattie Hedgehog. But there's just so much there's so many little details, and she fits so much in such a tiny little piece. This one is a 28 count antique white Ada that I dyed with aquamarine and a little bit of a darker blue. I'm doing 2/2. I started this the first week of January, and I want to do one every 2 weeks. So we're a little behind, but what happened was here, I have my Q-snap going, and I have a question. Stitch on the top. I see a lot of people stitching in the well of the back. Why? What? Am I doing it wrong, or is there just no wrong and it's whatever you prefer? Like, does it feel better in your hands? Does it get less dirty somehow? I'm not sure. I'm very curious. So if anybody stitches in the well versus on the top, let me know why that is. Anyway, so I am supposed to have 5 by 5. So they'll go 5 across, 5 down, right? This was in the Q-snap all the way over, and watching TV, I ran out of room over here, so I naturally went down here. But it wasn't time to go down here because that was supposed to be number 4. Number 4 is supposed to be over here. So I'll have to take that out. I'll get to keep the frame because that will be number whoever's 6. But I will need to take this out. But anyway, that is Duncan Dog. Duncan Dog. Look at Duncan. He's got a little bow on the bone. Look at his little pockets. His little paws are in his pockets. Just the detail. I didn't get to really stitch on them, but I'll show you them just so that you see them in case you're new to me and never saw these patterns before. They're worth seeing, that pattern at least. This is Plum Street Samplers, Jack's Bash. I'm working on that one very slowly. And then I have another Plum Street Samplers, Rest a While. This little fox. I got a bunch of the bowl or the urn, whatever you want to call that, done. But I haven't worked on that one since the last time I showed it to you, so I'm not even going to bother showing it to you again right now. So I keep a notebook. I've shown you my notebook before where I have it separated in 3 months. So every 3 months I will work on those, and when the next month comes, I will flip the page, do whatever patterns are in those 3 months. Yeah, that's going out the window. 6 Cute Ghosts, which a lot of people have done and have finished. I started mine on this Zweigart fabric, and it's very, I don't know if you can see it in the light, but it's a silky fabric, and I'm having a really hard time differentiating the holes because of being able to see the weave. Ordered a piece of Ada, and this will be going in a giveaway later. After we're done with all this, I'll explain that if anybody wants that. Okay, so here is 6 cute ghosts. They're so cute. I am going to, some of the parts I'm going to do with like an iridescent floss, a DMC. And then some of the sparkles I'm going to do with glow in the dark and just see what I think of that. But otherwise, everything is staying the same. And I am doing it on the black. And this is a 20 count. 20 count Ada. And I'm actually doing it 1/1. Anytime I can get away with one thread, I will do it. I stitch a lot better with one thread. You can see, you know, some of the black behind the little threads, you know. I'm okay with that. I think it looks great. And you're not going to look at it like this. You're going to look at it from back here, and it looks just fine to me. It's going to be on the wall in the kitchen with all my other Halloween-y stuff. So that's 6 cute ghosts. This I will not put down. I will be working on it. Okay. The other one is going to be a new start, but it's not going to be new for a little less than 2 weeks now, because it's the Lola Crow Amy's Deadly Aquarium sale. It's like 18 bucks. You go online. Your best bet is to just go to her website. I'll put the links in there, or at least the words, whether they'll actually link or not. I don't know. I did a video where I dyed some fabric to stitch it on. I did like this one a lot, but I think it's too small. And only a couple of the colors would need to be changed out depending on where they're placed in the pattern. But I like this one. I did this one. I did iron it, but it is wrinkly. It's got a lot of greens, grays. I don't know. I'm digging this one. And a lot of people are choosing fabrics similar to this, and maybe a little darker than that. This is a one of a kind, because when I did my video and I made this, if you watch that, you'll see why I try to be all sciencey about it. I'm not. I have no clue. I couldn't tell you what the heck, how I got this to look this way. But this is a 28 count ivory even weave. It was 18 by 28, so I felt like it was a good size. So I will be trying my hand at this one. Again, there's a couple colors. There's one that's very similar to this, so if it would be showing next to the fabric, I won't be able to use that one off to switch it out. And I'm not sure how I'll feel about this one depending on where it shows up in the pattern. But all of these colors I think will show up just fine on here. They're all deep toned colors. I'm so excited. She even put up a teaser to show you what some of the things will be that, you know, in the aquarium. And I'm so excited about it. I don't know. I'm just so excited about this sale that I'm actually going to stick to it. I'm going to video my progress, and I'm going to keep track of it, and I'll put it in a little playlist with the video I did on dyeing the fabric, because I want to get this one done. So I was thinking of, you know, all the little creatures that are in the sea or in the ocean, and what would be in their deadly aquarium. Like, there can be some really weird plants and fish in this aquarium, and there's one that I wanted to be in there, and I thought maybe it's too common and she's just not going to put it in there. So maybe I'll have to find a way to get it in there myself, like make one and do it myself. And it's the thing she used for the teaser. So I'm excited about that. I'm not going to ruin it for you. You go look. But I am super excited about it. Okay. So that is Lola Crow. It starts April 12th. We'll get the aquarium and start doing that. And then it goes through August sometime, and we'll get to put things in there little by little. Okay, that is my cross stitch stuff that is going on. Now I'll show you some stuff I got. I don't have a lot of starts right now or finishes, and it's due to, one, I've been knitting a lot more. Two, with my sales, I get busy doing those and I focus on that a lot. And I can't stop buying things. I'm having so much fun going out and finding things to show you that I want to put in the big sale that we're going to have at some point when I have enough followers to do a live YouTube sale. I just keep stuffing things in my storage unit. But I show them to you before they go in there. And if anybody ever wants any of this stuff beforehand, I don't have a problem getting it to you. This is just a whole little bin of just stuff. Like a whole bunch of rickrack that I get for like 20 cents a piece. A whole bunch of bags of floss, like all different kinds of floss. Some are new, some are older. They're all DMC. They were $1.50 a bag. There's probably about 6 in each one. This one was a little more exciting to me because it had these in there. And this was all just $1.50. So I got E168, which I like for some of the Halloween-y stuff. Like cobwebs and stuff, and like the light silk. And then I wanted these. They are Iris, I think. I haven't heard of that. I don't know what that is, but I did like the colors. And then there was this here, this is the one I don't want. That's that pearlized, but it's like brand new. I got some ribbon, little bits of ribbon. This here. I've got, I think that's pretty much it in this spot here. Then I got a few things like, you see stuff like this, I just grab it. I grab it because somebody likes to use these. I don't, but someone likes these. And they're the cards you can write your stuff on. So I'll give those to somebody if they want them. I found a bunch of little buttons. They're just sticky on the other side, but I will turn those into needle minders. I want to make needle minders out of these guys. And these guys. And then I got some beads. They would be $3. I don't know what I paid for them, but I like these for Halloween. I'm going to make a scissor fob with those. There are these pieces of fabric. They're just the little value packs, usually 12 by 18s. I just got a handful of those. And then these hopscotch, they were $1. Not sure. They were $1 because the pinks were 50% off, but the pink tags were 50% off. But not sure if anybody would use these or not, but I paid $1 for them, so you never know what people are looking for. I always say a lot of times in other more rural areas than myself, that people have a hard time finding certain things that they're looking for, and I like to get them really cheap so I can send them out really cheap. And then I found this here. Neat little Santa. And this here. Little dimensions. This one is called Needle Treasures. I thought this was cute. You put your own information in the sign. And then Nuts About Autumn. It's just a little quilty pillow kit. And then this one, I see a lot of people like these. This looks like it was like clearance at Walmart. But I've seen people liking this pattern. So I grabbed it just in case. It was like $1.50. And then I found this little bag of goodies that had this here embroidery kit. It's cute. Be kind. And it came with the hoop that you would leave it in. Then this is the biggie for me. Oh wait, these are not the biggie. These are just templates. So when I do English paper piecing, it was 50 cents for this whole big. I can get a lot of templates out of that. This is what do you call it? To iron it to whatever, but I thought it would make a cute cross stitch pattern. So I'm going to try to figure out how to make myself a cross stitch pattern out of that. I like snowmen. Out of all the Christmassy things, snowmen seem to be my thing. Then I got for $3.10. I saw this bag in a Goodwill, and it had just a whole bunch of boxes in there. And I saw the box. I saw this sticking out. Weeks Dye Works. And I'm like, I don't know what that is, but I just took the bag and threw it in the cart, and I'm like, I'll look at it when I get home. $3.10. Whatever it is, it's gonna be good, right? And it's 3-strand, 3 spools in a box, and I have a whole bunch of those. Well, I mean, I have 3 of those, and then I have a whole bunch of these, which is kind of hard to get them out there. But there's 2 packs of much of this, the same threads, same, 3 strands. Blues, probably hard to see with these lids, but they're really pretty. I don't know. I've only bought them on their, cards. I've not bought them like this spool before, so I don't know how old these are. They seem to be in good condition. I don't know. I don't know the colors. Like this one's called Fire. It crossed off pumpkin, and it says 2268 Fire. I don't know all the names of the colors. These can be, colors that don't exist. They don't make anymore. But it's Weeks Dye Works. I like it. It's a little shiny. I think they're beautiful. So I'll be using those. And then it came with, that's not all. It came with this Kreinik. A whole, I don't know how much is used off of it, but I haven't used Kreinik yet. Nope, sure haven't. Sounds like it's going to be a nightmare. Ends up really pretty. Hi. My alarm went off and stopped the video. Okay, let me fix that. There we go. I'm in the monthly weigh-in club. I think May is my favorite. I love daisies. I don't know. I can't decide. And I have not started this. None of them at all. I think there's only 3 left that we'll be getting. But this one's May. I did buy the scale. I haven't painted it. I think I'm going to wait until after I do all of these and see what color I want to do it. Something that never dawned on me is that we get the floss packs. You get that with every order. And a lot of the colors are repeated so that they all match, right? So, and they're all classic colorworks. But we're not going to use all of this each time. So I'm going to have lots and lots of colorwork colors left over. I'm going to have a nice little supply for myself of classic colorwork thread. That's exciting. Also, I went to Joann. Somebody let us know that they were doing the 50-cent skeins. So I went and bought a whole bunch. I just picked colors that look like colors that I didn't pick last time it was on sale. I don't know. I have so much floss. They're all bobbined. They're all old floss from sales. So, you know, it's a mixture. Something about brand new skeins of floss is just so exciting to me. I think I have a problem. I also picked out B5200, which I don't know about you guys, but whenever I go to Joann, and I can go to 3 different ones within a 20-mile radius or 30-mile radius, and every time I go there's one. I mean, I'm lucky, I guess, that I get the last one, but there's only one, and I like that white to use in place of white. I don't know how many I bought. This is the ticky ticket. I had found a couple little bags. This one's cute. It has zippers here and here, and then in this spot, whoops, this spot here. So that was like $2. I know it's probably for like a trapper keeper or whatever, but I like it for my little doodads and baubles. And this one I thought was cute for traveling. So I'll show you this. I got this from when we were doing market. Witchy Stitcher Spooky. I have not opened it. I'm not going to until I figure out what I'm going to use it for. I just really liked the colors, you know, and it spooky, witchy, me. Doesn't matter if I never use it. I'm just going to be happy to see the box. Then there's a woman that lives close by me. Her name is Christy, and she has patterns. Oh, I actually bought more from her. Hold please. So I've now twice gone to her place. Did buy some patterns from her and a couple books. We got Stitch in the Garden, hands-on design. I thought that was really cute. That's from 2020, I believe. And then I got the Snowball, which is Brenda Gervais' design. And it's 7 smalls. I have wood bowls. I've shown them to you, and I don't have anything in them because I have not ever oh look, little recipe for popcorn balls. I have never done any smalls like this yet, to little pillows to put in the bowls. Then we have a Mirabilia. Giggles in the Snow. I don't know if I'm going to do this one or not myself. It's the Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery Once Upon a Time sampler. When is that from? 2020 maybe? I'm not, when I say this, it's because it's not my kind of thing, but I just thought it was so cute. I think it's really cute. So I may do that. This one was, I couldn't figure out why I wanted it because I kept saying, oh no, I don't want that. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Yes, I do. And it's Wonderful Life, Heart and Hand. The water with the little fish in it reminds me of like mustaches or stingrays or something, but it just seemed odd to me in the pattern with the other items. So I don't know how I will approach this one. I may not put those in. I may change things around. I may use this pattern just to reconfigure all the little things and make my own little shape. Not sure, but I really thought it was cute. Something about it I really liked. Then The Bride and the Shroom, the Fungi's collection. It's called Dimples by Terrence Nolan. It's from 1998. I think it's adorable. Very different. Calls for beading. Not sure if I'll do the beading. Maybe. I'm not big on beading yet. Sorry, I'm distracted by somebody walking by. I have tons of beads, but I haven't ever tried beading yet, so we'll see. And I don't know if I'm going to keep the same colors. Once I pull the floss, I'll know if I actually like the colors or not. But the pattern is super cute. Then we have Gathering Friends. It's boy, I don't know when it's from. Gathering Friends. So it's partial Plum Street sampler and partial Jeanette Douglas designs. But again, cute littles for my bowl. Then this one here I've never seen. Small Gift. It's what's her name? Mary Engel. I don't know how to say her name. And it's in a handwriting I can't read. You know her. I can't read that. I call her the cherry lady. I don't but Small Gift. I just think this, I've not seen this ever. And I just think it's really pretty. This is from 2020. Me. No winter stuff. I'm starting to pick up some winter stuff. This one I had to have because I have a library in my house, and I keep telling you guys I'm going to show it to you, but I haven't done it yet. But I like this one. It's Miss Bingsley's Library. I shall be miserable if I have not an excellent library. 1813. And it's a Plum Street. I'm not a fan of stitching the buildings, houses, but I do like this one because it's a library. How I'm gonna, I might do it on a darker fabric. I don't know. I might change colors up. We'll see. Then I bought this here, The Best of Margaret Sherry. And I think I gave her $10 for this book. And all honesty, I mean, they're adorable. The little animals in here are, they're so cute. Like, where's the picture of this one? Like, look it, that's so cute. This one. Those little bum sticking out of the cup. That is adorable. Coffee and Cuddles. Okay, here are the three. Trouble and Squeaks. I paid $10 for this book just for those. I'll probably do others in here because they're just so cute. And they look like quick ones. Maybe I can get some finishes done for y'all. But I like this book. It's really well put together. And it is from 2011. It's a 2011 issue. So 116 charts in there. Okay. I got that. And then I got Punch Needle and Primitive Stitcher magazine. I got 2 of those from her, both from 2022. Again, I don't do punch needle. Not at all. Oops, glare. But there were at least three patterns in here that I'd like. And this one, of course, is fall, so I know for sure I'll find myself a good few. Like, boo. That is all the stuff from my friend in the next town over. Thank you, thank you. I love all her patterns. I found her on Facebook Marketplace. And she's a sweet, sweet girl. Oh my God, and her dog is so lovely. So we went in the house the second time I saw her. We were in the house and she had everything spread out for me to view. And she's got a whole bunch of 28 count tubes of Ada. I forget the sizes, the tube that's like this size, and then the tube, the square tubes, not the round. And she's got a whole bunch of those. She wants like $5 and $7 for them. Truly, her patterns are awesome. Like, if you guys have any interest in knowing where to find her stuff online, let me know. I'll let you know. Or if you're interested in those tubes, I can let her know. But she has a dog, a puppy. He's 1. He's so adorable. He's a poodle mix, and he's so fluffy. But he was in a bedroom when I was there, and she said she couldn't let him out because he'll just throw the charts all over the place because he gets so excited when he sees people. So when I was getting ready to leave, I'm like, okay, can I see the dog now? And so I spent like 10 minutes with the dog. I'm such a weirdo. Okay, then these are ones that I ordered from various people online. I'm super excited about this teapot, the spooky teapot. It has everything that I love: moths, mushrooms, crow, or raven if you want to call them, spider, ghosty, like, holy crap, pumpkins. Oh my God, I just love that. And then I got Tiny Modernist, the Bee Queen. She's so pretty. I'm allergic to bee stings, so I've always been afraid of them being around me. And in my infinite wisdom of aging, I've learned that just the waspy ones and stuff will really dart around and bother you. The other ones that come around you, they really don't want anything from you. They're just curious and they go away as long as you're not like running and screaming and leaving your children in a running car when they're little, and the groceries, and running around the parking lot. Not that I've done it, but I have a new respect for certain bees. So I've been getting a few bee charts. And then I got this one. I think it's so cute. Do you see? And then I got wildflowers. Usually not my thing. Here's the back. That's what that one it looks like. See how dainty and soft and pretty and all the things. I am not dainty. The blue flower. Wildflowers. Buttercups have honeyed hearts. Bees, they love the clover, but I love the daisies dance all the meadow over. I love it. I'm going to do it. Okay. Then I got these 2. I like the way she puts her charts in the pocket folders because they give it more stability when it's shipping. That's smart. I get all kinds of office supplies at my estate sales that nobody buys, and then they're left over and I go take them to donate. But I have a thing for office supplies. I have so many. I even bring all the office supplies that I can to Ace, where I work 1 day a week. I'm constantly bringing them staplers, tape dispensers, marker, everything. There's so much. I have a thing for office supplies. So next time I get those folders, I won't donate them. I'll use them for shipping. That was a good idea. This is called Theron Traditions. I know I say I'm not a sampler person, but I'm getting there because this is just so pretty. So pretty. And I love watching everybody do samplers and finish samplers and see how they look framed. And I don't know why. It's not that I have an aversion to doing them. There's so many other things I want to do more that I never end up with them. You know, of course, the spooky ones I would end up with, but. And then there's this here, Just Peachy. And this is from Rosewood Manor. This one's from 2016. That one's really pretty too. That, my friends, was all of the cross stitch stuff. Now I'm going to show you a few knitting items. So if you're not interested in that, then this will be it for you. So let me do the, I'll tell you about the giveaway real quick. So that way, if you are leaving me, you still have the opportunity to. This here is the silk I mentioned. I did start it. I can take that out if you want me to take it out, or if you want to take it out yourself. It's just DMC. And these stringy strings, I'm going to blue tape the edges so you can take that off as well, just for shipping purposes, because it's starting to unravel. But like I said, it's here, let me read it to you. It is Silk Weaver 14 count Damask Ada Ebony, 18 by 21. I paid 26 bucks for it, and I don't like it at all. No offense to who I bought it from, just don't like it. I won't be stitching on it. So I will send that to one of you if you'd like it. Just put in the comments after you subscribe and like my video, please. Go ahead and put in the comments that you'd like the silk fabric. And then let me know if you want me to take the thread out or you'll take it out, and I will draw for that and announce a winner next video. Okay, one last thing that is, it's not cross stitch related, but it kind of entwines knitting and cross stitch, because, you know, cross stitchers and knitters have something in common besides doing a fiber craft, which is cats. And my daughter found this book and I think it's really cool. It looks like a graphic novel in form. That's a pull-out poster. And it just has funnies in here, but true facts too about how cats view us and how we view cats. So I'll let you know how this book goes. My daughter and I want to take a peek at it and read it. How to tell if your cat is plotting to kill you. This is true. Do you ever wake up with your cat on you? You're like sleeping, you're waking up, and then there's this cat just staring at you. Happens all the time. Okay, knitting. Oh, look at this. This is knitting. I got this also from my purchase. I think I paid like 60 bucks maybe. I can't remember. Yeah, I needed this because last time I showed you this ball of yarn from the Fiber Floozy. I bought this yarn from her. Somebody made it for her, and she sold a few skeins, and I bought one of them. My needle broke while I was showing it to you. And so after I was done, I went and I tried these, and I actually love them. I love the way that they connect. You don't have any little tool you have to use. You just screw them on all the way, and they're smooth, very smooth here. They don't really get hung up. You don't have to keep retightening them as you're going. And there's all different lengths. There's probably about 5 or 6 different lengths I get with that. The only thing I can complain about is that it starts at size 3, and what I use the most of are size 1 and 2, but I haven't checked to see if you can order them, and I have enough 1s and 2s anyway. And usually when I do 1 and 2, I really do prefer using double pointed needles because I'm making socks. But yeah, this is like, I'm excited about this. It's the Takumi combo from Clover. I think they go a little, I think you can get them for like $100, maybe a little under $100. So socks, this is the one that is finished. I took it out because I brought it to therapy with me. I knit while I'm in therapy. This is the one I finished. I hadn't shown you this one. Nope, this one. It's still attached to the ball of yarn. It actually would block up just fine and fit just fine. I do not like my heel, the way my gusset and heel came out on this one. So I abandoned it after I got the whole sock pretty much done. And so I went to the other end of the ball and started a new pair, which is this pair. I cannot tell you too many details as far as like what a pattern is called or anything. It's not that I made it up, but it's one that's just so common that it's just in my head because I make a lot of socks. So it's just like a 2x2 rib. I like to start my socks toe up. They call it a moccasin toe, I believe. That is the one that I like to do. And then I like to do my heel flap and gusset as I go, and then the rest of it. So I really like this one. This one fits very well. So I started that one, and now I'm this far into the next one. And normally I don't keep track of my counting because I don't follow the pattern. So I just keep going and keep trying it on. Trying it on. Once I get to my ankle bump, I'm like, okay, now it's time to start the gusset. And I know I have to double the stitches and then bring them back down to the original amount and then make this as long as I want. So I don't count. And then I get mad at myself when my 2 socks don't match up because I'm off by a couple rows. So I finally started using one of these handy dandy little counters. And as long as I keep doing it, I'll be fine. And then I wrote it on a card. As I went along, I wrote it on a card. That's how many rows I did. So at least I'm starting that, and I'll have 2 socks the same length. There's just one more project I'll show you. I still have the sweaters I was working on. I haven't been working on them. I've been too preoccupied. This yarn is, like I said, from Fiber Floozy. Crafty Performers. Symphonic sock weight. It's a merino and a nylon and a stellina. I guess I should have looked that up because I don't know what that is. Oh, it's probably the sparkly stuff, right? So I will put a picture here of what I did with it. Yep. Now it looks like this again. Then I started another pattern. I have like 3 of them here. 3 different ones. Started another pattern. Looks like this. Then I thought, okay, maybe I just need smaller needles for that one. Still looks like this. Attempt number 4. I got this far because I started falling asleep late last night while I was doing it. I decided to go with my big book of knitting stitch patterns and make up my own. I am doing a couple of, I found a couple that I really like. I'm going to do this cable, and it'll end up looking sideways like this. I just couldn't find what I wanted to do with it. When I started knitting it up, the lacy patterns, it just takes away from the beauty of the yarn. Like the color changes and the sparkle. It's not too sparkly, you know, it's just right. I love it. So I'm making a cowl. I don't know if I said that. I'm making a cowl. So I will make this as almost like a scarf, and then I'll join the two ends and it'll end up sideways. So I'm knitting it vertically, but it'll end up on the body horizontally. So I chose cables that will look good sideways. That's that. And then I found this. So this place is called Expression Fiber Arts, and this is Winter Gladden. This is a free download of a big, look at those pockets, just a big bulky sweater that I thought would be fun to knit. And it looks like it's garter stitch and it's knit, you know, side to side for the most part. So it looks pretty easy. If you knit sweaters, I like to knit sweaters and socks. I have some bulky yarn. I'm not a fan of bulky yarn. I like lace weight, fingering yarn is my favorite. But this will knit up quite quickly, and I do have under my bed a few bins of bulky yarn that this would be perfect for. So I may try my hand at that to see if I can get that ready for fall. I think that's it, guys. I plan on trying to do some more starts. That's why I created that notebook that way, so that every 3 months I'm cycling through, and if I didn't finish any, then I'll go back to them next year. What I didn't plan on was how many patterns I'm going to be buying this year and how many sales I'd want to be involved in. Like, I just based it off of what I had already. I should know better than that. I should know that just from knitting, because when I knit, I have 10, 12 projects going. Some I've not touched in so long that I would probably have to take it apart, because I don't even know that I'd be able to pick up where I left off. Again, just because I don't give myself that information. I should be writing that down, and I don't. But I don't know. We'll see. I would really like to start getting more starts so that I have more progress to show you guys, since that seems to be the thing that we all really like to see, is people's progress. I usually spend my time showing you things I got, not the things I'm doing, I notice. So I need to stop getting and start doing. Okay, so thank you for stopping by. Thanks for watching. Thanks to anybody new who came by. Thanks to anybody who's been by before and came back. Please keep the Baltimore people in your prayers, or in your graces, your energy, your positive energy. Just kind of think about them every so often. That not only is affecting the people there, but it's going to be affecting people all over because of it being a port. A significant port. And have a great Easter. If you celebrate Easter, or at least you're getting a day off because people are celebrating Easter, have some relaxing fun on that day. And enjoy your family and friends. And I will see you guys next episode. Take care.